Alright, so I'm starting Almar's 10K an hour farming, or not farming guide, but guide rather. This is the startup video number 3. Now, we're back to farming thorium ore. About 10 minutes have passed since I started farming, thorium ore, then I went to vashj'ir, so, well, actually, it's more like, it takes about 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and I'm going to spend another 10 minutes here, so that'll be about 30 minutes in all. We're still waiting for our instances to reset at the minute. That's the main reason we're farming, outside of the instances. 90% of our farming is going to be done in the instances. But, as I've said, right now we are waiting for them to reset. So, it's important that, well, we have nothing else to do at the minute. So, I mean, you can check the auction house and start buying some of the items that I've told you to if they're under the prices that they sell at. But you will make sure you want to stock up on this base, this base source of items no matter what. You will want to do this original little bit of farming because this is going to give you that base of items that I've talked about in my guides, which are all on my website. And if you want a direct link to my website, follow the link in the description. What it's going to do is it's going to pretty much give you a roundabout idea of every single item that you're going to want to buy and resell. If you on the index page, which these videos will take you to. If I link these to the startup guide, which I'm probably going to do, at the very bottom of the page, you'll find a list of every single one of the items that you'll be buying and reselling, as well as farming. When you click on this item, it's going to take you to a page that'll give you endless amounts of information on that item. I'll tell you all about the item, tips for that item. I'll show you pictures of the auction house, what a good sale looks like. I'll give you proof of that item selling for the price I say it does, above the price that I bought it for. Pretty much my goal is to make anybody believe that this guide works, which it does. It works endlessly. You can look at my website on the index page of this guide, which I make 10,500 gold in just 50 minutes. And that's without doing any farming at the same time. It's just all straight up sitting at the auction house and staring at it because I needed to prove the fact that I can make as much gold as I say I am, which in fact I prove that I make more gold than what I even say I do. But I'm not going to change my gold. I'm not going to change my grand total because it's more of a. It's just there's no point in saying my best run ever. Like, I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to say, hey, look guys, I can make 25K an hour, because I'm sure I've done 25K an hour before. But I'm not going to say that I'm doing that because not everybody is going to be able to do that. So I'm lowballing my greatest average with pretty much my just roundabout average, which everybody is going to be able to do this. I can promise you that. I give you all of the information you need on my website. In fact, I guarantee if you show the richest person on your server this guide and all of my videos, he's going to have 2 reactions. First, he's going to say that I'm wrong and I'm stupid and it doesn't work. Second, he's going to be pissed off because he knows that I'm stealing his ideas. Well, I'm not stealing his ideas, but I'm doing exactly what he's doing. And now, since everybody knows it, he's not going to make as much gold as he once did. So that's going to just piss him off. Therefore, he's going to deny that it works and just be pissed off because somebody finally bested him. So you show that to the richest person on your server, if you know who they are, I guarantee that's their reaction. And if they actually like, wow, this guy's smart, it actually works, then they're just being modest, which is a rare quality these days, especially in WoW. But as I've mentioned before, right now we're just flying around Ungaro, mining everything. Thorium ore, thorium bars and thorium ore are one of the 2 main things that it's going to expose you to a bunch of markets, which the more markets you can take up, the more markets you can control, the better. That's the main thing with this guide. You want to master as many markets as possible. And farming thorium will open you up to many new markets. It'll open you up to thorium bars, which is a single market, and they sell for about 50 gold a stack of thorium bars. It'll open you up to arcane crystals, which you can actually only get from farming thorium, because you can't prospect into an arcane crystal. Which arcane crystals will open you up to another market, and they're mainly used for anybody that wants arcanite bars, which are used for making thunder fury. So if there's anybody on your server that you know just got both of the bracers from Molten Core, and they're working on their Thunder Fury, chances are they're going to be scooping up the arcane crystals on the auction house. Now, also while farming Thorium, you can get blue sapphires, huge emeralds, Azerothian diamonds, star rubies, and I know there's one more, what is it? Large opals. Now, you'll also open up to these markets. In addition, say the gems are selling better than the bars are, what I mentioned in my previous video is you can prospect the ore. Sorry, I had a brain fart. I had to think about what I was going to say. You can prospect the ore and sell the ore for for a nice amount. Or, I'm sorry, I was looting and I had to think. You can prospect the ore and sell the gems for a nice amount, which will open you up to many more markets than what you had in mind. Azerothian diamonds are their own unique market. Huge emeralds are their own unique market. Star rubies are their own unique market. All of these are going to apply to people that are leveling jewel crafting. And I can sell Azerothian diamonds for 10 gold each. I can sell huge emeralds for right around 8 to 10 gold each. It depends on the market. Arcane crystals generally 6 to 7 gold each. Star rubies I can sell for 4 to 5 gold each. Occasionally when the market reboots itself, I can sell them for 7 to 8 gold each. Large opals, they're kind of the weird ones. I can either sell them for 6 gold each or 11 gold each. They're kind of all over the place most of the time, so it's something like they're kind of the most trickiest gem you'll be getting from farming Thorium, which right now on Almar I actually ran out of large opals to sell because somebody just started buying them out like crazy on the auction house. I don't know why. I don't know what he needed so many of them for, but he bought out like 40 of them. He probably just thought he needed that many to level his jewel crafting, then realized he bought too many and undercut the crap out of everybody else on the auction house. That's probably what happened. But right now I have a ton of gems in Almar's inventory. The final bag, if you ever watch my auction videos, you'll notice all the gems that I have in there. I have a bunch of Azerothian diamonds piling up. I have a bunch of oh boy, text message. I have a bunch of Azerothian diamonds piling up. Huge emeralds. I think I have like a stack and a half of them. But I have a lot of Azerothian diamonds right now. They're not selling as good as I would hope that they're selling, but the thing is I'm not going to unload them for a price below what I know I can get. Well, sometimes I'll put them up for below 11 gold buyout. Sometimes I'll put them up for 9 gold buyout because I don't really mind only getting 9 gold versus 11. And also, I don't want to get clogged up with so many Azerothian diamonds by prospecting Thorium. That, like, the main thing that you want to do is, what I've mentioned time and time again in my guides, is your inventory is like a train station. You want things to be coming and going out of it as much as possible. You never want something to just get caught and start burning a hole in your inventory. The main reason for this is, if you just have something, if you're like, let's put it this way. For Azerothian diamonds, if you try to get 11 gold for them at all times, and say huge emeralds start selling like crazy, Thorium bars aren't really selling, and you just bought 20 stacks of Thorium ore, which you plan to prospect, because Thorium bars aren't selling, and you got the 20 stacks of Thorium ore for 1 gold per Thorium ore. If you just prospect all of that, you're going to get more Azerothian diamonds, and they're just going to keep piling up and piling up and piling up because other things keep selling, but they're not selling as well as the other things. So you just want to, when it comes to things like this, you just want to unload them as fast as possible. Just get them out of there. Just, sell them for, even if it's like 1 or 2 gold less, who really cares about 1 or 2 gold? You just want to make things go fast. Go, sell, sell, sell. As my train station metaphor goes, you don't make money when a train is just sitting there because you're waiting for people to pay an overpriced amount for tickets. If you dock, say, $1 or $2 off of each ticket, get more people on that train, get them on there faster, and send them off to their destination. Get another train in there and start making more money. You will make more money by selling things faster for slightly less than the max amount you can sell them for. That's something important to remember with this guide. Now, there's certain items that are kind of more rare that you will want to sell for the max amount that you know you can get for them. And certain items like this are, for example, volatile air. I sell them for the max amount I know I can get for them, and I will occasionally not have any volatile air sell for, 2 to 3 days. But the reason that I wait for them is because, well, A, they're level 80, they're level 85 items. So they're right now, since we're in Kata, level 85 is the level cap. They're in massive demand, and they will be in massive demand until Kata ends, and then nobody will want them anymore. Just like all the other, essences, primals, eternal, whatever their suffix was. But just like every expansion, they're in massive demand for that expansion. After the expansion, nobody wants them. Except for certain level 60 stuff, like Essence of Air. They kind of made a comeback because they're used for heirloom enchants. But this is like a rarity. And it's kind of, you shouldn't expect it to always happen that way. But once I get over here, then I'm going to switch into the very next video for the startup guide, which is going to be pretty much one of the last videos while we're waiting for our instances to reset. So, and then I'm going to have to compress them, then I can start running instances and start explaining them and talking more about them. So, yeah, this is the end of this video. I'm going to flow into my next video momentarily. So, stick around, watch the next one, and more importantly, read my website.